Good girl. Come on. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job, beefy dog. Good girl. Lap one, you guys. Beefy dog, come on. Come on. Good girl. Are you going to pee on that, beefy dog? Come on, beef dog. What does this say? This says DJA Polinar. Hi. Hi, DJA. Just out here taking a nice peaceful walk with the dog. She's looking for a spot to poop. I can tell by the way she's sniffing around. There you go. Good girl. True. D8R says hi. Hi to you too. DJA said, how are you doing? We're doing all right. DJ said, who okay? I'm okay. You're okay. Beefy dog is okay. I'm stabworthy. This is my dog. We call her hot dog or beefy dog. How old are you? I'm 39. Hey, we got a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you to whoever did the thumbs up. DJ said, okay. What's going on, guys? How's your day today? True says, I got a cat. Nice. If you want to show me your picture of your cat, you can post it onto my community page. I think you have to be subscribed for 24 hours first, but then you can post it. DJ said, what kind of dog is that? We don't know. She's just a mix. Turn around, beefy dog. Turn around. Good girl. DJ, you got a dog? What kind of dog is it? Tell me. True said, I got a cat. What color is it? What's your cat's name? What color is it? Hey, we got 2 thumbs up already. Thank you, guys. True said, my name's Tommy. Tommy said his cat is gray. Nice. Nice. Thanks for those little hearts on the side, you guys. Hey, we got 3 thumbs. Awesome. She's a real cute dog. Probably some type of pit bull mixed with lab, maybe, or something else. We don't know. Okay, beefy dog, turn around. Good girl. DJ said, my name is Dolce Jasmine Apolinar. Cool. Dolce, I will try to remember that. My name is Stabworthy. This is Beefy Dog right here. I'd like to give a shout out to my favorite YouTube live streamers, Miss Daisy May 35, the Pity and Kitty Committee, Gravity Core Fitness, and Learning English Pro. Go check them out, guys. Go check out your channels. True said, I'm going to send you a picture of my cat. Yeah, thank you. Beefy dog, you're sniffing. All right, Beefy dog, now you turn around. Beefy dog, now you turn around. Good girl, you did it. Sparkle said, OMG, I'm so mad at YouTube. LOL. Put that on a shirt, Sparkle. Sparkle said, LMAO. I could make a series. I'm mad at the government. I'm mad at the internet. I'm mad at Tom Cruise, etc., etc., etc. Lap 3. Tommy True, like I said, I'm pretty sure you have to be subbed for 24 hours to be able to post on my page. Mr. Viper said, hi, oi, hi. Sparkle said, you're at 497 subs. And then they said, you're at 3 laps. And then they said, hey, Viper. And Tommy True said, you're right. I know. Mr. Viper said, hey. True, Tommy True said, do you play games? Yep, I sure do. I played The Sims 4. And I played Fortune Street for Wii, the old school Wii. And I play Marvel Snap on my cell phone. Those are my 3 games I play right now. Actually, I haven't been playing my Wii because I don't have any Wiimotes that work. I have to go buy a Wiimote. Sparkle said, OMG, I love Sims. And Viper said, you're playing games with my heart. Yeah, Viper, that's also true. Beefy Dog, that was it. They're gone now. That was just the neighbor. Now turn around. Good girl, good girl. Tommy said old school wee. Go girl. Guys, we didn't take a walk yesterday. Actually, you know. I wonder what this dog is thinking about. Tommy True said, I have old school wee. Hey, we got 5 thumbs up. Thank you. Everybody who gave us a thumb. Thank you. Oh, God. It's been not a good day, you guys. It's been not a good week, month, or year. If I wasn't holding my cell phone, I would have did the claps from that song. Four. Lap 4. You guys were on lap 4. Sparkle said, I thought you sounded sad. Okay, Beefy Dog. Walk with me. Sparkle put some hands in some hand emojis down there in the chat room. Five handies in a row. Wow. They're clapping. Okay. They're not handies. Yes, they are. They're hands. There's 5 of them. Dark Passenger said, hey, stabworthy. My body hurts, you guys, because whenever it rains, it makes my bones hurt, and it rained for most of the day today. And also, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Dark Passenger said, howdy, Lisa. And then she said, that's not what that means, LOL. And then she said, hey, Dark, how have you been? Clearly, he's been dark. You're one of those I can feel it in my bones people. Yeah, I'm like an old man. Whenever it rains, I'm like, oh, God, my foot. Oh, my wrist. Oh, there's metal inside. Tommy True said you got 42 views. It's telling me there's 19 people in the room right now. Dark Passenger said, just Andy. How are you doing, Lisa? So nice to have you here. And Joan Stewart said, Aiken, South Carolina. Hey, somebody who finally answered the question. Where are you watching from? Aiken, South Carolina. Beefy dog. Beefy dog, come here. Come on. Come on with me. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, now we turn around. Come on. Yes, good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Viper says back and forth forever. That's what Viper said. Sparkle said, you too, Dark. I've been good. I'm starting a new business, so I've been a busy mess. LOL. What else are you sad about, Worthy? I don't need to answer the question. You know where I'm at. LOL. Tommy True said, Tennessee. Watching from Tennessee. Lisa, that's okay. Mego puts New York every time. Every time she comes in, she tells me where she's from. That'll help me remember, too. Sparkle said, welcome, TR and Jones. And Dark Passenger said, whoa, a new business? That's awesome, Lisa. Can I ask, what is that? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Beefy dog, where are you going? Where are you going? You're just looking for something weird to eat off the ground. Stop that. Sparkle said, actually, the question doesn't even show up on my laptop. I just realized that. Oh, dang. I didn't know that. Okay, Beefy dog, come on. I'm wearing my winter coat, you guys. In May. It's May, and I'm wearing my winter coat. 5. We're on lap 5 now. Now turn around. Good girl, good girl. Stabworthy, tell us more about your sore body. Ooh. You want to hear more about my bod? Sparkle said, yes, it's a side gig, but I'm starting face painting for kids. I keep seeing people doing it at craft shows here, and they're doing really well. LOL, yes. Does snow and rain affect your bones differently? I don't think I'm one of those people, so I'm curious. No. Well, if it's like super cold out, that also could affect my pain levels. So yeah, if it's like cold enough to be snowing, yeah, it does hurt. But I think the snow itself doesn't matter. I think it has to do with the like barometric pressure when it rains, which does not happen when it snows. And also, yeah, when it's that cold, it's a different type of pain. Dark Passenger said, that's so cool, Lisa. Hope it takes off. Sparkle said, thank you, Dark. Hope so too. Haha! I've got 3 gigs set up so far. Oh, that makes sense about the cold and the pressure thing. Yeah! Yeah. Yesterday, my friend asked me to hang out with her later. She was like, hey, can we hang out later? And I was like, yeah. And then it was like 9 o'clock when she finally messaged me back. I was like, dude, I took my pajamas. Like, I'm in bed already. Like, I took my clothes off. I'm already in bed, yo. Like, don't be mad. And then Yeah, that made her mad. The fact that I was like, hey, I'm like, it's too late. I'm already asleep. Please don't be mad about that. That made her mad. And I don't think she likes me anymore. Apparently that's a pet peeve when someone says, hey, don't be mad, but yada yada. I mean, how was I supposed to know? Sparkle said, I'm freaking out. What time are you in bed already? 9? Dude, you can't ditch a friend because they went to bed. I know that feeling, Stabworthy. I can't never hang out after 8. It's the time to get cozy in bed and fall asleep. Well, I think that was the point. She wanted me to like come over and get in the bed. Also, she was like drinking yesterday, because Mother's Day. She was like with her cousins getting drunk, and around 9 o'clock she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "You're drunk," and also like, no, it's too late. Am I a bad person for like not taking advantage of a drunk girl? Was this a booty call? I kind of think so, because she's mad about it now because I didn't come. And that's like, as much as people say that like guys don't like to be rejected, like I feel like girls take it way worse. Was it a booty call? And you said no. You're a true gentleman. Well, that's what I'm thinking, like after the fact. Like maybe it was a booty call because like, yeah, she's mad that I didn't show up, and it was late and she was drinking, and I was just like too sleepy. I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. It doesn't. Passenger said, Stabworthy, you're a gentleman. Haha, exactly dark. LOL. And then he said, Lisa, yes. Sparkle said, I'm a night owl, but yeah, I don't really want to leave the house past 9 unless it's grocery shopping. Wait, why? Who does grocery shopping at 9 at night? I would rather starve than go to the grocery store at 9 o'clock at night. Too sleepy for the booty call. I mean, if I crash my car or like drive over the bridge, like on my way to her house, so, like that's a different type of call. That's not a booty call anymore. If I fall asleep at the wheel and drive over the side of a bridge. Dark Pastor said sleep comes first. DJ said, I'm back. I need to eat. Sparkle said we go at 10 p.m. because no one's there and it's glorious. And you have the store all to yourself. And they play our old music. Opal Rose said, hi. DJ said, I mean, I had to eat. Sleep comes first? Question mark? LOL. And then she said, hey, Opal. Opal Rose said, do I have to eat? Eventually. No one's mad at you for eating, DJ. Opal Rose said, I don't want to get up. Come on, Beefy Dog, come with me. Dark Passenger said, yes, Opal, eat it now. Sparkle said, one of your basic needs is going to win this war. Opal Rose said, I mean, I had 2 snack cakes. That's it today. It depends on how overweight you are. If you are like 100 pounds overweight, you could go days and days and days, like months actually, without eating. And as long as you like drink some water and stay hydrated, you'll be all right. Sparkle said, you should probably eat. LOL. Hang on, BRB. Beefy dog, come on. Walk with me. Come on. Good girl, good girl. Good girl. Lisa, how's the fence looking? Does it need another round of stain? Question mark. Saltwater Cowboy said, hello, everyone. Also said hi with the hand wavy. Opal Rose says, no, I'm like, does that say 1 pound over BMI? What? No, you gotta eat, dude. If you're super skinny like that, you gotta eat. Well, hello, partner. Dark Passenger. I believe it's supposed to be howdy, partner, when we're talking to cowboys. Or surfs up, partner, when you're talking to the saltwater cowboy. Opal Rose said, LOL. She's laughing at me. Okay, beefy dogs. I think this is round 6 or 7. I lost count. We'll go with 6. Opal Rose said, I'm mainly muscle. Ooh. Saltwater Cowboy said, hello, Dark Passenger. I'm mainly a bitch. That's what I am. I'm just a big bitch. I'm a big bitch ass. Beefy dog. Stay with me. Good girl. Hey, we got 10 thumbs up. When did that happen? Yo, thank you, everybody. Opal Rose says I can deadlift on 160. Hey, that's pretty good, right? Dark Passenger said, Stabworthy, you get so many cool names for your songs, dude. I love it. Yeah, thanks. Well, it's tough. When the songs don't have any lyrics, like, it is really tough to come up with a name for a song. So if I usually, like, throughout my day, if I hear something, like a phrase or a word or a couple words that sounds like it would be, like, if it sounds good together, you know, I'll type that into my notes in my cell phone and save that for later. So I got a bunch of song titles saved up for later. And then, you know, sometimes my band will play a song and then I'm like, ooh, this song sounds like it should be called, you know, whatever. And then I'll go with that. But then if it's like, if I can't think of anything, I'll go to my library of unused song names. Opal Rose said, yeah, that's more than I weigh. Beefy dog, come on. Come on. Good girl. She's a cutie. What a cutie. Come on. Good girl, good girl. Beefy dog, you're being such a good girl today. Yeah, good girl. Good dog, good dog. Passenger said, yeah, that's cool. And it's really hard, especially when you got no lyrics. Yeah, it is. It is hard. Passenger, are you a musician? Opal Rose says, in fact, that's 10 pounds more. Well, aren't you something? Opal, are you going to join a weightlifting competition or what? Or start charging people to lift them up right over your head? Or do midget tossing competition? Like, what are you going to do? Dark Passenger said, maybe I'll make one of those into a tee. Like a t-shirt? Ugh. What happened to Sparkle? Did she leave? She's being awfully quiet right now. Okay, that was lap 7 or 8. I'm not sure. It's one of those. We'll just go with 7. Foxy Roxy said hi. Hi, Foxy Roxy. Thanks for coming, Foxy Roxy. We love having you here. Dark Passenger said, I ain't a musician. I wish. Opal Rose said, it started as getting all the meds that Quakerdale had me on out of my system and has grown into something I enjoy. Well, that's wonderful. Oh no, Beefy dog, stay with me. Walk with me. Come on. No. With me. Yes, good girl. Good girl, good girl. Good dog, good dog. Foxy Roxy said, how's your day going? Opal said, been lifting since I was 15. Sparkle said, okay, I'm back. Hang on, I'm catching up. Almost 15 years now. Sparkle said, lap 7, question mark. Beefy dog, you need a little sit-down break, huh? You need a little sit-down break. You can't walk with me anymore? You can't? All right, we'll do a little sit-down break. Does anybody have any questions? We can do a Q&A right now. Sparkle said, the fence is done. I managed to finish that day. OMG, I need to buy netting for it, though. And then she said Q&A. And then Saltwater Cowboy said no. Sparkle said, what's your favorite dinosaur? T-Rex. Opal said, you should do a clear coat over the stain. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. Depending on what type of stain you bought, though. Sometimes the type of stain that you could get, like, it's not good to have another coat over it or something, you know? Some of them are made to have a clear coat on top, and then some of them are not. It makes the stain last longer. Yeah, maybe. Sparkle said, I don't want to do that. I did 2 coats of it because that's what it said it needed for outdoors. You're good. You're good, Sparkle. Saltwater Cowboy said, make it to cost twice as much fire. Dark Passenger said, yeah, a t-shirt with some existential limerent art for the background. That's totally my vibe. Sparkle, if you have to buy twice as much of the stain, they can make it cost twice as much. Because if you're supposed to do 2 coats, that means you have to buy twice as much. You get it? Opal Rose said, yes, Sparkle, but think it's going to fade over time if there isn't a clear coat. Once again, maybe. It depends on what kind of stain you bought. Dark Passenger says, that's nice, Lisa. Thanks for answering the question. I thought you wouldn't see it because you were gone. It is nice. Very nice. Where's Viper? I thought he was going to help me with this issue I've been having. He left, though. He's gone. Hey, we got 11 thumbs now. That's pretty good. Sparkle said, oh, like those stupid vitamin bottles that they say take 3 a day, and there's 30 in there, and it's like, yeah, it only lasts 10 days. Yeah, exactly. And she said, I scrolled up to check out what I missed. Yeah, I know, you said you were going to do that. Then Sparkle said, LOL, bye, Viper. He's gone. He can't even hear you. I think he's working, honestly. I think he's got work today. No, I was wrong. He's off. But he's with his child. What time is it? Yeah, he's probably feeding that kid dinner right now. I found a stain with a clear... Cost has very little clear coat in it. Opal Rose, do you want to adjust that sentence? I found stained with the clear cost has very little clear coat in it. Did that make sense? I found stain with the clear cost has very little clear coat in it. Yeah, I don't know. Dark Passenger said, Beefy Dog's being very good today. Yeah, she is. She's being very good so far. She's not being... this is the first time she didn't want to walk with me, and we're already on lap 7. So yeah, that's pretty good. She needed to take a little break. Aw, Beefy Dog, you want me to lie down? What, are you embarrassed now? You walk with me now? Okay. Okay. Good girl. Good girl, yeah. Keep walking with me. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Dark Passenger said, Beefy Dog heard me. Sparkle said, LMAO, I love how she takes little breaks. Well, a lot of times it has to do with, if there's something she wants to look at, and then she'll just stop walking, and then focus on that. like a bird or a squirrel or whatever, or the goats next door. Also, I take little breaks too while we're walking. And so I guess she's kind of used to it. Because I got a bad back, chat room. I'm on disability because of my bad back. You get a check every month. And it's like less than a third of minimum wage. Like, disabled people get almost no money. It's crazy how we're treated. Like, we get like a third of minimum wage. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Okay, lap 8 or 9 maybe. We'll call it 8 though. It's minimum wage for a reason. It's the minimum amount that you have to live, which also needs to be raised, by the way, because the minimum wage is like not even a living wage. Stabworthy, do you play video games? Yeah, I do. Actually, I already answered that question, so you can go back and rewatch the live stream if you want to. Opal Rose said, Sparkle, mine about pulls my shoulder out for every walk. Dude, that's funny. Sparkle said, my dogs are completely insane the entire time. And then she said, OMG, I would literally take a goat break. Philip Hawkins is here. Philip Hawkins said hi with the hand wavy. Hi there. Opal Rose says, LOL, still getting used to the new phone and the damn autocorrect. LOL, I get 1,241 and pay takes $55 out of it. Sparkle said, wait. Opal Rose says, LOL, I get 1,241 and payee takes 55 out of that. What is that? What are you talking about? What are you on disability, Opal? Are you talking about your disability check? $1,241. And who's taking out $55? What is payee? What does that mean? Philip Hawkins said same in the UK. I get very little money. Yeah, that sucks, man. And Sparkle said, hey, Philip. And he said, hey, Lisa. And Opal said, Sparkles, try mixing a husky with a German Shepherd and a pit bull. Yeah, you should try doing that. Saltwater Cowboy said, you two should go fishing. Sparkle said, OMG, Opal, LOL. Philip said, how are you doing today? Shitty. Thanks for asking, though. Sparkle said, what's pay? Opal said, OF. Dark Pastor said, minimum wage, ? It's been a long time since the government stopped caring for its people. Now it's just a power play between the suits of the government and the big corporations. Opal said, basically the people that control my money. What is it, though? Philip said, yes, I get depressed. And Sparkle said, 100% dark. Yes, it is 100% dark. Opal said, mine is a German Shepherd Husky Pit Bull. So you should put a picture of that dog on my page, Opal. Please tell us what your dog's name is, too. Saltwater Cowboy said, fishing. Sparkle said, OMG, LMAO. That's not what I meant. LOL, but it does work. Sure does. Sparkle said, oh, hi, Marta. Wow, you and Opal have the same dog. LOL. And Dark Passenger said, Lisa with the double entendre. Marta Martinez. I have a German Shepherd Husky Pit Bull. Her name is Star. Hello from the beautiful Ozark Mountains. Yo, what's up? Sorry I missed that message. Hey, thanks for being here. Philip Hawkins said, I play games on my live. Opal Rose said, payee is an individual business or entity that receives payment from a payer in a financial transaction. Okay, so it's just some random businessman that's taking money, like $55? Like, no. Explain yourself, Opal. Opal said, representative payee, a person or organization appointed by the Social Security Administration, SSA, to manage benefits for someone unable to do so themselves. Ah, okay, thank you for that explanation. And Sparkle said, LOL, right, Dark. Opal said, mine's named Jack Skellington. Your dog? Or your payee? Saltwater Cowboy said, watching from Mars. I would have guessed Florida, but Mars is like a close second, I guess. Sparkle said, wait, Opal, so the SSA takes money from the money that they give you? No, it goes to the person that, like, handles her money. OMG, I love Jack Skellington. Dark Passenger said, cool, Philip, which games are you currently playing? Basically, they designate a person to manage my money. Philip Hawkins said, mostly driving games. Opal said, my dog is named Jack Skellington. Sparkle said, that's insane that they take out of it, though. That should be yours. And Saltwater Cowboy said, do you understand? Dark Passenger said, oh, okay. Interested in trying out Forza Horizon 6? Dark Passenger, I don't know what any of those words mean. I'm sorry. No, I don't understand. Sparkle said, Saltwater Cowboy, are you okay? And Philip said, that's a good game. I've never heard of Forza Horizon 1 through 5. Beefy dog, we're gonna walk 2 more times. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. There's gonna be some food. We can have a nice steak dinner. There'll be some fine music, and you're gonna have a good time. Dark Passenger said, I was talking to Philip Stabworthy. That's not my name. Sparkle said, my husband is excited for Subnautica 2. I hate it, LOL. Yo, Viper's back. Nice. Viper, do I gotta tell this story again? I was talking and I thought you were still here, but you weren't. But thanks for coming back, Viper. Saltwater Cowboy said, no, I don't feel well. Dude, you should get off YouTube and, like, close your eyes. Chill out, bruh. Sparkle said, ooh, I think I'm having mac and cheese and nuggies for dinner. And then Sparkle said, ow, Saltwater Cowboy, I'm sorry, LOL. Yo, is it just me, or does the LOL make that I'm sorry seem like it does, like, it's a sarcastic sorry? Yo, legit Mr. Carey? Yo, thank you. Stopped in to say hello and give the peace sign. Thank you. Thank you, legit Mr. Carey. With you beautiful man. He said, good to see you, Sabworthy. Opal Rose said, my LOLs are... Wait a minute. Opal Rose said, I posted a pic of him on the community. Yo, thank you. Anybody else got a dog or a cat? Post it on my page. Tell us your pet's name. Mr. Viper, just some symbols that I don't understand. Legit, Mr. Carey said, you're welcome. And Dark Passenger said, you missed the punctuation, Stabworthy, ... I know it's not your name. Mr. Carey said, I try to be beautiful. I think you're beautiful without even trying. Saltwater Cowboy said, what's YouTube got to do with not feeling well? I just mean, like, sometimes looking at a screen can make you feel sick. Also, if you're not feeling well, just close your eyes, stop what you're doing. It's not really about the YouTube. It's about you getting off your phone and trying to relax and close your eyes and feel better. Maybe take a nap. Sleeping is healing, man. If you take a nap, it's gonna help your bod heal. Anyone else have a dog that's so smart they're stupid? Opal Rose wanted to know. Legit Mr. Carey said, thank you. And hi, Lisa. Dark Passenger said, is the stream glitchy or is it just me? I think it's because I'm so far away from my internet. Come on. Come on, Beefy Dog. Come on. We'll get back to it. Let's rock. We're getting towards the end of our walk, and Beefy Dog's getting tired. Go girl. Sparkle said, what lap are we on? 9. Opal Rose said, we lost track. Viper said, Beefy Dog, if you can see this, just sit down, please. Legit Mr. Carey said, when I made my name, apparently someone already had the name Mr. Carey. So after going through names, I think legit is working. Yeah, no, you are legit. You are legit. The other Mr. Carey is just Mr. Carey, but you're the legit Mr. Carey. Hey, we got 12 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. And Mr. Carey said, aw, thank you. Mr. Viper said, hell yeah. And Dark Passenger said, now we know you're legit. And Opal Rose said, I just did my favorite gemstone and favorite flower. What does that mean? You did it. You did the gemstone. Okay, Beefy Dog, turn around now. Thank you. This is it, guys. We're on our last lap now. We're wrapping it up. If you have any questions or something that you think I need to know about, your last chance is now. Last call. Where's Beefy Dog? There's Beefy Dog. Hi, Beefy Dog. Legit Mr. Carey said, thank you, Dark. Good to see you also. And then Saltwater Cowboy said, bye, Beefy Dog. And Sparkle said, I love opals too, Opal, and roses, actually, LOL. And Opal Rose said, for my name. Legit Mr. Carey said, I think you remember me from Specs. Oh, I met you in the Specs Appeal channel. It sounds like a legit name too, LOL, it's pretty. And hope that's what Sparkle said, and then Opal Rose said, LOL, my actual name is Susan. I have an Aunt Sue. Dark Passenger said, you leaving cow poke at Saltwater Cowboy. Well, I think he just said that because we're wrapping it up, and also he doesn't feel well. Sparkle said, last call, ask all your Q's, and I'll give you some A's. Legit Mr. Carey said, Saltwater Cowboy, good to see you also. And then Sparkle said, sure, legit. Mr. Viper said, warning, may start conversations with your dog before acknowledging you. That's the most sensible thing you've said all day, Mr. Viper. Legit Mr. Carey said, yeah, Specs Appeal. Dark Passenger said, no more questions. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. And Mr. Carey said, hi, Susan. And Sparkle said, oh, bye, Dark. Sleep well. Ha ha. Opal Rose said, my initials are funny. I used to get called Sunblock. Beefy Dog, what are you looking at? Come here. Come with me. Let's walk. Good girl. Good girl. dog's always walking circles around me, you guys. Pretty cute. Opal Rose said, my initials are SPF, sunblock. And Sparkle said, LOL, that's funny. And then she said, IKR. Dark Passenger said, you too, Lisa, take care. Sparkle said, you too. Viper said, ha ha ha. Viper said, bye, duty. Okay, Viper, bye, duty. Until next time, Stabworthy, take care. Adios, Dark Passenger. See you later. Marta Martinez said, have a wonderful, blessed day, brother. Take care of yourself. Love from the beautiful Ozark Mountains. Bye. Sparkle said, bye, Marta. Beefy dog. We're doing it. We're doing it, beefy dog. Mr. Carey said, take care, all. Be safe. Mr. Viper said, I'm not leaving. Okay, good. Okay, duty. Bye, duty. Hey, we got 13 thumbs up now. That's unlucky. Can I get another one? Anybody? Can we get another thumb up before we end this? Sparkle said bye, legit. That is a legitimate goodbye from Sparkle. Legit. Mr. Carey said, oh, just read the question. I am watching from Eastern Kentucky. Cool. Cool, from Eastern Kentucky. That's fun. Ooh, beefy dog, we're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. Legit Mr. Carey said it's 6:03 p.m. here. Legit Mr. Carey, I am in southern New Jersey. We're in the same time zone. Sparkle said Kentucky. Do you have an accent? Are we just calling him Kentucky now? Legit Mr. Kentucky? Viper, come on, man, with the thumbs up. Come on, dude. What are you, 7? That's what kids do when they hop on YouTube. Just spam the same thing over and over again. Alright, at least you didn't do the same emoji this time. We got a smiley face and then a cat in a box. Sparkle said, yep, LOL. Yep, we're just calling him Kentucky now. He definitely has an accent. Sparkle said he's only legit Kentucky if he has an accent. That's a gritting teeth emoji. No, that's a big old smile, isn't it? It's a big old smile. Mr. Carey said, I was born in Indiana, and then I moved to Kentucky, and then I moved to Florida. Some Floridians say I have an accent, but it's because I picked it up, and then back to Kentucky. Beefy dog's sniffing this dresser that's been sitting out here for like a month. Viper. Yo, Viper. All right, guys. I don't have depression anymore. I'm officially cured because of the 8 fist capital D in the chat box. I'm kind of surprised YouTube let that one slip through. Mr. Carey said, when I first moved from Indiana to Kentucky during my high school years, they said I sounded like I was from Connecticut. Oh, that's weird. Beefy dog. We're finished now, Beefy dog. You did so good. You did so good today. Now, look, this bandana. It's the Mandalorian symbol. Uh-oh. Mr. Viper worked himself up into a chub. Mr. Carey said, I don't say yeller or taters. Who says yeller or tater? Who says that? Yeller is like a dog. Backer for tobacco. Guys, can we get another thumbs up? Because I don't like having 14 thumbs. I don't like having 13 thumbs. And it's showing me 13. I don't like it. Can we get another one? Legit Mr. Carey said Kentuckians say yeller and bacteria and fried beans and taters. Wait, bacteria is a real word. So is fried beans. Those are real words. What are you talking about? Sparkle said, OMG, I muted it for a minute and then I came back to Viper putting that in the chat. WTF are we talking about? Not that. Viper just did that on his own. We're not talking about it. Legit Mr. Carey said, not bacteria, stupid autocorrect. I meant to say backer. Okay, what about fried beans? What's your excuse there? Because fried beans are a real thing. Viper said, it's just us. Be cool. No, he's right, though. Hey, we got 14 thumbs up. Hey, thank you. Legit Mr. Carey said the ER in yeller instead of yellow. The color yellow. Yeah, that's Kentucky. Yeah. My grandma was from, like, Pennsylvania. Sort of like the central part of Pennsylvania. And she has that Pennsyltucky accent. Like yeller and wash and stuff like that. She died, though. She died a long time ago. Beefy dog, that's just the neighbor dog. They're just, come on, dude, relax. Legit Mr. Carey said I used it in a sentence. LOL, fried beans and taters using their slang or accent. Sparkle said Pennsyltucky, LMAO. Yeah, that's a thing. It's a real thing. My mom grew up in Brandywine. That's basically Philly, though. It's like, right? Isn't that like the top of Delaware slash the bottom of Pennsylvania? Like right there? Legit Mr. Carey said, I have great-grandparents buried in Pennsylvania. Brandywine is like 2 or 3 hours away. Away from what? Mr. Viper said, I whisper secrets to the goldfish. Sparkle said, I don't know. It's been a while. 2 or 3 hours away from either Philly or from us. I've been to Brandywine. It's in between Delaware and Pennsylvania. I mean, it's in between Delaware and Philly, I'm pretty sure. There could be more than one Brandywine. That could be a thing. Yeah. The Sparkle said no. Well, maybe. Well, maybe. Viper said, I'm just comedy relief. I don't make the rules. That's true. You don't make the rules. I make the rules here. The Brandywine River that's there, but there's a town. LMAO, Viper. Yeah, Viper doesn't make the rules. I do. And also, guns don't kill people. I do. Sorry guys, I'm feeling a bit sassy today. I'm having a weird time. Sparkle said, whoa, Worthy, don't put that on YouTube. Mr. Carey said, did you know trees poop? If you didn't know, how come we have number 2 pencils? Oh, I get it. Viper said, oh no, pew pew pew. Did you know, I learned this today. Did you know that there is one country that's named after a tree? Did you actually know that? Mr. Carey said, I saw that joke on TikTok. Sparkle, no. Cyprus is not named after the tree. Cyprus is actually a color, and that's what the country is named after. It's named after the color, and the tree is also named after the color because I think it's like when they strip off the bark, it's that color underneath. Cyprus is a really good guess, but no, it's not named after the tree. Mr. Viper said, and question mark? Sparkle said, what? Legit Mr. Carey said, I didn't know. Mr. Viper said, who? Sparkle said, now I have no idea. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan, I forgot they exist. Is that a country? I forgot about Kyrgyzstan. Do they still exist? Okay, well, does anybody want to take a guess? And if you look it up, I'll know, because I know you're not going to guess it. So if you actually do guess it, I'll know that you looked it up. Sparkle said, I think I mixed some countries together. Viper said, haha. And then Sparkle said, there's a lot of Istans, LOL. But also there's Istanbul. Wait, is Istanbul a city? I think it is. It used to be a city, but now it's not. They call it Constantinople now. Right? Sparkle said Istanbul, Constantinople. Yeah, way to repeat what I just said, Sparkle. Constantinople. Beefy dog. It's just a neighbor dog. Nothing's happening. It's just the neighbor dog is barking. Sparkle said, I was typing it while you said it. It's a song. I'm glad you appreciate it. Legit. I'm also glad that you legitimately appreciate that. All right, maybe some people are seeing this message that's pinned and they are upset by it. So I'm gonna change that. Viper, are you still here? Are you still here, Viper? Viper said lomp. Dude, so yesterday, this girl asked me to hang out with her later. She was like, yeah, let's hang out later. And I was like, yeah. And then, like, I didn't hear from her until 9 o'clock at night. And then when she texted me, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm already in my PJs. Like, I'm in bed now. I'm tired. I'm, like, falling asleep. And then I was like, please don't be mad about it, right? And then she was mad. She was mad that I said, please don't be mad. She's like, that's a cop-out. I hate that. And I was just, like, kind of saying it just to be polite, because I'm like, who would be mad at me for being sleepy? Miss Mother's Day booty call. Yeah, and she was drinking all day. That's why she called me so late. She didn't get back till 9 o'clock. She was drinking all day. And I'm like, am I a bad person for not taking advantage of this drunk girl? Because I was already in bed sleepy anyway. Yeah, and now, like, today, she was like, yeah, I don't like that. That's a cop-out, yada, yada. Just, like, the ball's in your court now if you want to. She's like, I'm done begging for your attention or whatever. And I was like, I think it was a booty call. Because she's, like, upset that I was too sleepy to come over. And, yeah, I feel like girls take rejection, like, way harder than guys do. That's my experience anyway. You made her beg for your attention. No, I didn't make her beg for my attention. That's what I'm saying. Sparkle said, 10,000% women take rejection harder than men. Go North and West said, what's up, Stabworthy and Beefy Dog? Good to see you today. Whoa, I'm coming into this convo too late. Yeah, I hope you're over 18 because we're talking about some spicy topics. Viper said, yeah, that's weird. And then he said, whoa. And then I 100% agree. Sparkle said, we all read the book, he's just not that into you, and we go by the rule of thumb of if he wanted to, he would. What does that mean? Like, if I wanted to rape a drunk girl, I would do it? But I didn't? So I didn't want to rape a drunk girl? Okay. Go North and West said, I'm way over 18. Way. Okay. That's what she's thinking. No, not that. LOL. Okay, I'm confused now. Sparkle said, you're in the right crowd, Go North. Yeah, if you're telling the truth about how old you are. I honestly don't care. But if you're under 18, I gotta kick you out. She thinks that you don't want her now. LOL. Whatever. Maybe I don't. She should also appreciate that you didn't take advantage of her. LOL. I don't even think that crossed her mind, though. Just guessing. Me too. Me too. And then after she said that to me, I gave her my phone number. I was like, oh, well, let's just give you my phone number instead of talking on Facebook, because we were talking on Messenger up until today. And then I gave her my number, and then I asked if she was busy today, and she was like, I'm gonna stay inside and cry in my bed all day. Do you know her, or did you just meet her? I met her like a year ago. And yeah, in real life, I do know her. Viper said, I don't know. It could be a test, or maybe in general, most men would take that offer immediately. But you respect yourself and other people, so obviously you created a boundary, and she wasn't okay with that. Sparkle said, LMAO. Wow, she sounds like a blast. LOL. Viper, I don't know about that. I created a boundary by saying, like, I'm already in bed and I'm too tired to drive. Like, for real? That's creating a boundary? They both said yes. You said no to taking advantage of her. LOL. Whatever. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, taking it. I wasn't even thinking about that until today when I realized, oh, wait, maybe that was a booty call. And then, yeah, last night when she messaged me at like 9 o'clock, and then I was just like, I was too tired to think about it. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, yeah, I'm too tired. I'm falling asleep already. Like, I can't even hold up my phone. If it was 9 p.m., it was a booty call. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I was just like, oh, wow, you waited way too long. I'm in bed now. Because when she said, let's hang out later, I didn't think she meant, like, way, like, later into the night. Like that. I'm not a smart man, you guys. Go North and West said, sometimes the girlies like to be taken advantage of. I did in my 20s. LMAO. And Sparkle said, right, go North. 9 p.m., 100% booty call. Next time this happens, you need to consult the masters. I was too sleepy. I was just thinking, like, what are we going to do? Watch a movie? We're going to start the movie at like 9:30 at night? Like, there's no way I'm going to make it through that. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, I might not even make it to drive over. I might crash the car. Drive off the side of a bridge or something. If you're too sleepy, it sounds like you're just not that into her, so it doesn't matter. LOL. Is she a mother, though? Yeah. She is a mom. She was like... I said she was like drinking with her cousins. Single mother? Question mark? No, she's married. Just kidding. Yeah, single mother. I think her kids are like grown though. Like they're in high school at least. I think her kids are like out of high school. Sparkle said, LMAO, OMG, you're so 39 years old. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Well, yeah, dude, she wanted to hang out and fuck somebody on Mother's Day, and that was you. Dude, I know. What I'm saying is, like, I didn't put the pieces together until this morning. Like I didn't know what was happening last night. I was way too tired. There you go. Spell it out, Viper. Dude, see, Viper's one of my best friends. He knows that you need to just tell me the truth and be blunt about it, and I don't know how to read between the lines. Sparkles said if you were too sleepy, it sounds like you're just not that into her. So it doesn't matter. And that's also kind of what I'm thinking now. Like maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I was too sleepy. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Girls don't tell the truth, LOL. We hint at everything and hope that you'll get it. TR True is back. What's up, Tommy? Tommy, are you an adult? Too busy watching Men in Black? I was watching Men in Black last night. I wasn't watching though. Like I was sleepy. I was sleeping. I was dozing off. I should have just not even answered. Would that have been worse? And then the next day, I'm just like, yeah, sorry, I fell asleep. Would that have been worse or better? Viper said the women play head games, essentially, is what Sparkle's saying. Yeah, Go North said it too. They're just trying to play hard to get, and they want to be taken advantage of. Okay? It's 2026. I'm going to get in trouble for taking advantage of somebody. Not that, not that 20 years ago I would have been raping people, but yeah. Sparkle said, if it was me, that would have been better because it would have felt like you didn't even get the message, but you flat out said no. Viper said better. Not like that. Like if she invites you over, go and get the hump on. I'm assuming you're meant to say hump. Mr. Viper said, it would be better to ghost the text because the consequence would have been less. Yo, okay, here's the other thing. This girl is like, she just like stays up and also wakes up early. And she knows that I'm not like that. Like, I already told her that. She already knew that about me. Like, hey, I go to sleep at a reasonable hour and then I wake up also at a reasonable hour. Like, she knows that. Were you talking to her before she messaged you to invite you over? Or was it like out of the blue? Like I said, I was talking to her earlier yesterday at like 2 o'clock or whatever, and she's like, I'm gonna go get drunk. And then, yeah, she messaged me at 9 at night, and I was like, when she said later, I thought she meant like for dinner maybe? Not after dark. Viper says, again, you're talking about boundaries, and she didn't like that. My boundary of, I'm literally not awake. I don't get that. I don't get that, how that's like me setting a boundary if I'm just like, yeah, I fell asleep. Or like I always do, between like 9 and 10 at night. If you liked her, you wouldn't need sleep. Maybe not. Maybe you're right. Hey, I got 16 thumbs. I don't know how that happened. Go North and West said Sparkles is on point. Sparkle said that's what she's thinking. If I liked her, I wouldn't need to sleep. I take drugs, man. I take pills at night. Like before bed. Like that's a thing that I do. I take pills with dinner every night, and I take pills in the morning with breakfast. And I sleep. I sleep at night like a regular human being. That's a boundary? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. You could tell her that. She knows that, Sparkle. So she knows that you didn't make an excuse? She knows that. I told her that. You created a scheduled time for you to relax. If that's not included in the hangout session and you're too tired to do something or anything in that matter, you're creating a boundary. I think Viper's right that she just got mad that you wouldn't come. Dude, I think that too. That's what I said. She was also drunk, LOL. Like, she might not have been thinking totally rationally. Viper said, yeah, Stab. Stab be falling asleep on the couch by 8 p.m. at my house, LOL. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Even when I'm out and about and having fun with my buds, even I fall asleep on the couch. That's true. You have to be straightforward, too. Like, what's the real reason you want me there? Just to throw down or what? Okay. Sparkle said that, too. Oh, you agree? The ladies agree? Because, listen, make her say it. LOL. No, because if she's like, hey, it's 9 p.m. and she texts me, she's like, hey, you want to come on over? And then I'm like, for what? Like, come on. If somebody said that to me, like, why? Why do you want, like, why? Why should I come over? Like, I would be pissed off. I hate when I can't tell what someone's really thinking or feeling, and I overthink every little thing. I also told this girl, like, hey, I'm like what I said to you guys, like, you know, tell me what you mean. The kindest thing you could do to me is, like, actually say what you mean instead of making me guess. Because I'm probably autistic, because I'm from Jersey and we have high rates of autism, the highest rate in the country. I told her that too. She knows that about me. But also, she was drunk. Stop blaming New Jersey for your autism, LMAO. You got to do the whole thing and not just say why. You have to ask a direct question. Just ask if she wants to hump. Like, it's 9 o'clock. Like, hey, come on over. You want to come on over and hang out? And I'm like, oh, you trying to fuck? Like, that's what I say? Exactly. LOL, LOL, go north, Sparkle said. There you go. That's all she needed to say, Viper. Viper said, I'm going to get drunk. You want to take advantage of me? It's like consent to take advantage of her. No. Drunk people can't consent to sex. No, that's wrong. No, Viper wants me to touch him. I think that was a direct invitation from Viper. It's consent because she asked, but she's drunk. If she'd been drinking, then no, there's a difference. Oh, you guys. Go North and West said, oh my man, I consented a lot of times while drunk. Sometimes when I get saucy, I want to get fucked, said Viper. I get that. No one's disagreeing that you're a good guy in this situation, except for her. She's the one that thinks I'm a bad guy. She was drunk. Yeah. She's not worth it. She's not stabworthy. Dude, you're all punked out. You look like a scary bad dude. Do I look like I'm about to rape somebody? Is that what you're implying? Do you mean like she expected that from him? LOL. Yeah, dude, you're too stabworthy. I feel like I could get stabbed by this chick. In all honesty. What is Beefy Dog staring at? Are the goats around? No, the goats are actually in the backyard, and we're in the front yard. She's looking at the boat. That boat just got here like 2 weeks ago. It's in her way. Her view. It's blocking her view. She's looking over here now. She wants that boat. She wants to ride on that boat. She wants to go underneath the boat and sniff what's underneath. Sparkle said, when are you moving? Where's this girl live? And are you going to go live in her basement? LOL. We're moving. I think we're out of here by the end of June. So like 7 weeks. Where's this girl live? She lives around here. It's like 20 minutes away. I don't know. I mean, think about it. There must be something exciting about this guy if he can arouse that kind of passion. I mean, to be stabworthy. You know, it's kind of a compliment. Go North and West said, are you leaving Jersey? Nah. We're going to stay in South Jersey. Where we're moving is like 20 miles from here. It's pretty close. OMG, that was perfect, Viper. Yeah, because he copied and pasted it from somewhere else. There's no way he typed that out perfectly every time. Perfect for this situation. Well, yeah. Viper says that almost every time he's in my chat room. He'll say it like at least once. This time at work, yeah, because we're talking about a girl who's gonna stab me. Usually, it's just people are just like talking about my name, and then he'll give his little speech. But yeah, we are actually talking about a girl who wants to stab me, potentially. She might now that you ditched her for sleep. LOL. Yo, I also told her this morning, I was like, I didn't ditch you to go do something fun. Like, I really was just sleeping. I told her that. Maybe she didn't believe me. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. She also is on her period. Hold up, guys. This just took a turn for the worse. She kept talking about how she was on her period yesterday. That's how I knew she didn't want to fuck. I had that in the back of my mind. That's what it was. I forgot about that. She was talking about like, oh, I got my period finally. Like I thought I was like hitting menopause early or whatever. Like I hadn't had my period in several months. Some girls don't care. I know, but I guess for our first time though, like she thinks that's gonna turn me on. Like, hey, I'm on a period. Get over here. For our first time, she talks to you about that? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? No, not usually, but just telling you that she's not pregnant. Yeah, that's like, or maybe like now's a good time because I could hit it without a condom and she won't get pregnant because she's on her period. Viper said, thank you, take a bow. It's like when I talk about in my besties group chat, LMAO. She's just telling you that she's not pregnant. Yeah, maybe. For our first time, though? Maybe that was the test. Maybe Sparkle was right about this. Viper said, oh, shit. It's a little extreme, to be honest. Yo, go north and west. Yo, you're a funny person. I thought you were like a kid, like a young boy, like a teenage boy, but you're an old lady. You're hilarious. LMAO, if someone asks you over after like 8 p.m., there's expectations. Did you get your red wings yet? Yeah, I got 17 thumbs. That's pretty cool. Adriana Garcia, hi. What did I miss? My mom, I don't think she cares. LOL. LMAO, Red Wings. Sparkle said, oh no, did his phone die? Go north and west said, I bet it died. Sparkle said, I heard it make the noise twice. LOL. We're lucky he lasted that long. LOL. Go north and west said, ha ha ha, he needs a portable charger. Sparkle said, I know, I found him one on TikTok shop for like 20 bucks. Go north said, haha, that's funny you even found one for him. Viper said, well, awesome, but anyway, I was fucking my wife last night. Sparkle said, OMG, Viper. Let's go north and west said, ha 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 ha, Viper, go on. He said, yeah, it was crazy, LMAO. And Sparkle said, were you guys drunk? And he said, stoned, LOL, it was Mother's Day. Go north and west said, quite literally. Viper said, oh shit, he's back. Sparkle said, OMG, you came back. That wasn't her Mother's Day present, was it, Viper? LOL. He's reading the comments. Go north and west said, welcome back. Better quiet down, Viper. He might hear you. Yeah, I was reading the comments. What of it? Dude, I dropped the remote and the back broke off of it. Ah, shit. I dropped it. Oh well. Hey everyone, this is my dog. got her a custom book with her and our son in it. It's a Happy Mother's Day book. Sparkle said, "Oh, no wonder you got some, Viper." And that was a fun little intermission, LOL. I gotta put the phone on the stand, but I need, my hands are doing a thing right now. Hold on. Beefy dog's tired. Yeah, that's true. Sparkle said that, and I have to make mac and cheese, but I switched you to my phone, so I'm not leaving. LOL. Yay! I'm gonna watch Meet the Fockers with some of my friends from West India. Look what I found. Noah is here. Noah said watching from West Plains, Missouri. Yeah, that's awesome. Sparkle said charge your phone. It's charging right now. I forgot about Meet the Fockers. Warning, capable of cooking professionally and still burning toast at home. Go North said, OMG, 5 can't come soon enough. What have you been building? Sparkle said, hi Noah, are you at work, North? Yeah, I sell insurance from home. Good times, said North. Yeah, Noah Grubbs said hi. I believe this is your first time here. We usually go on walks with the dog, but we walked a whole mile. We're finished now, so we're gonna play build some Legos. Yeah, I built this earlier today. This flowers and a butterfly. It's pretty good. Is that a moth? It could be a moth. Viper said warning, probably overthinking this warning. Look at this guy right here. That's pretty cool. Sparkle said, OMG, that's pretty. I also built this butterfly. This is definitely a butterfly. It could be a moth, actually. I don't know. The wings flap. The wings flap on the other one, too. I like the colors on this one. It's pretty. Hey, at least you work at home. Go North. That's awesome. It's a baby. Noah said, how are you doing today? Man, you're going to have to rewind this live stream to find out. Noah said, maybe later. Dude, I'm not having a good day. She said, Sparkle said, ha ha ha. Oh, Noah, you missed a fun conversation. Noah said, I like your dog. Thank you. I like her too. Viper said, warning, beefy dog barks at danger. Danger includes wind, shadows, and optimism. That's true. Go North and West said, I do like working from home. I got 3 dogs and one is not doing well. It's nice to be able to care for her all day instead of being gone for 10 hours. Aw. Noah said, hey, I'm not having a good day either, so I unfortunately, buddy. Dang, sorry about that. Beefy dog. Beefy dog. You know I can see you, right? She's on the ground now. Alright, we're having Yo, can you hear me now? TF Fireball said, hey, worthy dude. Hey, TF Fireball, what is up? What is up? Tell me. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up. What are you waiting for, Tia? Tell me. Tia, you better tell me. Tia. Tia, you better tell me what's up. Tia. Tia, come on. What's up, Tia? You better tell me. Tia, I'm not gonna let you get away with this. Beefy dog, you need to calm down. You need to calm yourself down, Beefy dog. This is unacceptable behavior. I just replaced the window covering on one of my bedroom windows after my cats pulled it down. Tia, that sucks. Cats are fun. LMAO. Sparkle said, hang on, I'm starting mac and cheese and nuggies. Noah said, I hope y'all have a good night. I have to go. Okay, bye. Thanks for coming, Noah. Come back anytime. I'm trying to do some Legos, but I'm freaking out, you guys, a little bit. Hi, Beefy dog. Sparkle said, bye, Noah. I hope it gets better. Pepper said, you better have a good day. I already told people that you would, and you know it, and I know it, and the American people know it. Noah said, you're welcome, and I will. I will. Oh, you guys, I'm freaking out a little bit. Maybe a lot. Maybe a lot. Beefy dog, you're really going to town, huh? I hope it tastes good. I'm losing it. You guys, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, you guys. Sparkle said, why? Relax. The Viper said, relax. You're acting like the FBI just knocked for a sandwich you didn't even make. Tia Fireball said, last night my son replaced the blanket that was covering my bathroom window with actual draperies, and the cats are already climbing them, even though they can easily jump onto the window ledge. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Shelby said, watching from Waco, Texas. Yo, what's up, Shelby? Price 66. Okay. I'm building Legos. I'm on fucking step 3. I did step 3. I did step 4. And then I lost what I was building. I don't know where it is. I put it down. I don't know where I put it. I've been looking all over the room for the last 2 minutes. Yeah, I built a thing and it's gone already. I'm gonna start crying. I'm freaking out. There's nowhere for it to have gone. It didn't just run away. It didn't run away, you guys. I'm gonna feel really stupid when I find it too. That's the other thing. Shelby says, what are you making? Legos. I'm making some Legos. Tia said, I find small things when I stand up and shake the blankets. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. Sparkle said, hey, Shelby. Viper said, I told my dog to get a job so he can start paying rent. Sparkle said, wait, I walked away. What are you looking for? I'm looking for some Legos. Look, I'm on step number 4. I lost the thing that I built. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the fuck it could have gone. I'm going insane. You guys, I'm going insane, but the good news is that it's not a very long